Hi, I'm Dave Baker, and I'd like to talk with you about some comic books that I read. Casanova, Zodiac Starforce, Gem and the Holograms, and We Stand on Guard. First up this week, Zodiac Starforce, published by Dark Horse Comics. This is a book that I wasn't originally planning on picking up, but I was in the shop and the cover just leapt off the shelf. This thing is super, super pretty. The book is awesome. It's basically about these girls who in their freshman year of high school get gifted these fabulous powers. Kind of like Sailor Scouts in Sailor Moon. They end up defeating their ultimate enemy, and then they basically decide to just kind of give up being superheroes and just be normal high schoolers. So the story starts with them in their senior year, where things are now going wrong again, and they basically have to get the band back together and kind of figure out if they're going to be these Sailor Scout-esque superheroes again. Some of the characters don't want to, some of the characters really want to, some of the characters are ambivalent. It's really fun. The art in this book is just insane. It looks like an animated movie. Like, it's so well put together. I'm floored by this book. I hope everyone picks it up. Zodiac Starforce #1 is well worth your $2.99 or $3.99, however much it costs. Next up this week from IDW, Gem and the Holograms #6, one of my favorite books being published currently, primarily because of Sophie Campbell's artwork. She's the shit. I love her. Her layout sensibilities are amazing. Her anatomy's great. Her line quality is pristine. I love her work. Sad news, though. She's leaving the book. This issue, #6, is kind of the penultimate issue. It sees the Gems not being allowed into the competition where they were gonna have a battle of the bands against the Misfits, and there's interpersonal drama, but they aren't allowed to play. Stuff happens. The previous issue was a food fight, if you remember that. That was really fun. But this is Sophie Campbell's last issue until issue 11. So she's taking a break for an arc, and they're gonna have a fill-in artist, or I guess it's not a fill-in artist. They're gonna have somebody do the interstitial arcs, which I'm sure it'll be great. I'm sure I'll love it. However, Sophie Campbell, I love you, and I don't want you to ever leave this book. Unless it's to do more Wet Moon, because I like Wet Moon more. Anyway, this book is great. I feel like I'm rambling now. You should just pick up Gem and the Holograms. It's wonderful. Next up this week, probably my favorite comic book ever published, Casanova. The 4th arc, Acedia, is in its 4th issue, and this issue is all a flashback. This is something I was not expecting because the last issue, 3, ended on a somewhat substantial cliffhanger of Cass being accosted by someone on a beach, and it seemed like this next issue was going to be the end. 4 was going to be the end. It's not. This issue 4 is all the kind of life and times and history of Emile Boutique, the super spy. It gives you insight into what Academy is, which has kind of been a question mark for this whole series. It gives you a cue as to why Academy is disassembled and Empire started, and why Emile Boutique wanted to end Empire. I can't express the jubilation that this issue has gifted me with. I love this book, and I specifically love the fact that this flashback issue was all drawn by Gabriel Ba, as opposed to the normal series artist, Fabio Moon, his twin brother. The arcs alternate, each twin drawing one arc, and usually they're uninterrupted. However, this arc, the flashback stuff, is all Gabriel Ba, which gave it a really, really cool meta-textual commentary of that, like, it's almost its own weird little Casanova book that never happened, especially because the whole thing is done with a yellow spot color, and none of the other books have been done with yellow. I don't know, it's great. It's absolutely great. And if you like things like super spies, or good stories, or good writing, you should go pick it up, because this book has all of them. Finally this week, we have We Stand on Guard #3 by Brian K. Vaughan and Steve Skos. I love this book. It's about a future war that happens in between Canada and the US, where we invade for water and just take over. It's crazy. There's giant robots, there's people being tortured, there's machine guns that have machine guns on them. It's great. The book doesn't look like anything else on the market because Steve Skos, who worked in comics and then left to do storyboards, gives the book a real cinematic feel, and not in the derogatory like mid-2000s cinematic way. Like, it feels really, really great. I can't recommend it high enough. So if you like big big giant double page splashes, you should read the book. If you like really good comics, you should read the book. Basically, I'm just saying you should read the book. I'm Dave Baker. Those are the comic books that I read this week. If you'd like to read comic books that I write, you can find them at theactionhospital.com. If you'd like to subscribe to our channel, that'd be much appreciated because Joe needs the money. And if you'd like to not subscribe to our channel, you should subscribe to our channel anyway because it'll push you into be a better person, and then maybe you'll finally find that true love that you've been searching your entire life for.